Welcome to the Horror Next Door and our favorite new horror trailers, the series where we discuss our favorites of all the new horror trailers that were released last month. All the trailers discussed will be linked below. Don't forget to leave a comment letting us know what you think of these trailers. And if you like this video, would you kindly subscribe? Now, on with the trailers. Heart Eyes. For the past several years, the Heart Eyes killer has wreaked havoc on Valentine's Day by stalking and murdering romantic couples. This Valentine's Day, no couple is safe. Heart Eyes stars Jordana Brewster, who you might remember from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, which was the 2006 prequel to the 2003 remake, and also The Faculty, which is a great film. Heart Eyes also stars Devon Sawa, who you might remember from Final Destination and Idle Hands. Heart Eyes releases in theaters February 7th. First of all, I think it's kind of cool that we're getting another Valentine's Day horror film. It's kind of funny, really, because I started making these list videos recently, and one of the lists I'm actually starting to compile right now is a Valentine's Day horror movie list, or some kind of horror movie that you could watch for Valentine's Day. Then all of a sudden I saw the trailer for this and I was like, oh, how funny. I guess it was only a matter of time before somebody got the heart eyes type emoji and turned it into a killer. One thing that I really like about this right off the bat, obviously there's the whole Valentine's Day element. But besides that, I just like the fact that this just looks like a slasher flick. A dude in a heart eyes mask going around and taking people out. He also looks like he's going to be using a wide array of weaponry. There's a shot of him holding like a combat style knife. In one of the shots, you can see the knife handle. It almost looks like a throwing knife, but the handle of the knife has a little heart in it, which is a nice little detail. The mask is a very tight looking mask. There's a side shot or a profile shot of the killer wearing the mask, and just the shape of it and everything, it really reminds me of one of the masks that the singer Waylon wore when he was in Mushroom Head. I'll put a photo up here so you can see what I'm talking about. The shape of it just really reminds me of the Waylon mask. The paint style and everything's completely different. The mask has like little cracks and things to it. It almost looks like maybe like a porcelain doll in a way. There's a close-up shot of the killer's mask, but obviously it's dimly lit. The mouth is kind of obstructed by the shadows, but it looks like there's maybe a little bit of a smile there. I think the heart eyes stand out, but in my opinion, I feel like it would be really hard to see out of that mask with these red lights shining in your face. Obviously, it looks cool for the movie, and I'm sure it's going to work well, but I think practically in real life, it would be extremely hard to see through that red light in your eye. But otherwise, I think the mask looks awesome. There is a sequence at the end of this teaser trailer that shows, I guess, what the gore is going to be like in this movie, what the kills are going to be like. And if the rest of the movie is anything like this, then the gore and the kills are just going to be fresh and over the top. I really like the camera panning through the woman's head and coming out of her mouth. They kind of did something similar to that in the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, but it went through her mouth and out the back of her head. This is just kind of doing the opposite, but it's still effective and it still looks cool. I'm sure they were inspired by that shot. It's literally the exact same shot. However, the way that he kills the couple in this scene and the way it all works and everything, honestly, I don't care that they ripped it off. It looks cool. This movie looks like it's going to be fun, and I really just can't wait to see if this heart eyes killer lives up to some of the slasher greats. In recent memory, we now have Art the Clown as the new big slasher name out there, until obviously Jason makes his triumphant return to the theaters. Hurry up already. But that aside, I hope Heart Eyes is just as fun as this trailer looks, and cannot wait to check it out. Presents. A family becomes convinced they are not alone after moving into their new home in the suburbs. Presents stars Lucy Liu, who you might remember from Kill Bill, and releases January 25th. So the first thing I like to say about this movie is they have released a bunch of little teaser trailers for Presents. And when I say little teaser trailers, I'm talking little 20-second things here and there. And I was really just intrigued by all of them. I really just wanted to talk about it in the trailer videos, but I held off and waited for the full trailer, or at least some kind of long version of the trailer, to come out before talking about it. Now, here we are. We have a full trailer of some kind to go off of. I am really interested in seeing this. The trailer doesn't really show much of what's going on, and obviously by the synopsis, it sounds very generic. Oh, how many times have we seen this before? It's very cliche. Family moves into a house in the suburbs, and now spooky stuff's happening. There's something about this trailer and these little teasers that they've released that makes me feel like this might be much different than the pile of movies that all sound exactly like this one. I'm really hoping that that is the case. The thing I love about this trailer is that it really just builds this atmosphere that there's something in this house with these people, obviously a presence of some kind. And I think it's very effective that they don't really show you anything that happens. They're not giving anything away, but it's giving you enough to know, okay, something isn't right and some bad shit's gonna happen. I noticed at the very end of the trailer that the movie is rated R. Obviously it says drugs, language, sexuality, and drinking, but it does say violence. So something must happen in this movie that's violent enough to give it a R rating. So I'm hoping that this movie has much more to offer than what they are showing. They're really just keeping things close to the chest and waiting for you to go check it out. So because of that, there's really not much for me to say because there's really not much shown in this trailer, but it just looks so good. So go check this trailer out and check out all the little teasers that they've released because it looks great. And obviously, I cannot wait to check it out. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave us a comment letting us know your thoughts on these trailers. What do you think of Presents? What do you think of this Heart Eyes killer? Let us know. Again, all the trailers are linked below, along with our store and social media pages. Until next time,